Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. First down here for this offense. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. Just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
The quarterback's got it on the option. He'll pitch it. Brought down after a big gain in the first down. Defense, no answer for the option that time.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
The Volunteers line it up with 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. And that's a solid gain for the defense, able to bring him down.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another chance. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. And here comes a deep shot. That falls incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again. Somehow catches a break on this tip ball that this one was an interception. He better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
The offense going with the hurry up.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever, going all the way back to Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield, Leonard Fournette, and of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
They look to throw it here on second down. He flips it to the back across the middle and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field.
Well, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that first down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport. But now you want to see throws like this and be a great complement to that running game. And then you become a complete package and a real threat in the SEC.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, looking to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Ball is incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
This secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion. It gives you an idea of how instinctive and how athletic he is by getting into the way of that and knocking it away.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
It's a gamble here. Offense going for it on fourth down inside their own 40. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
That completion makes it second and medium. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. The pass rush closing in. Looks like he's going to run it. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
Second down play coming up. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Can he make it to the marker? The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
Offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. When they don't block the defensive end, it shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes a quick catch. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now we've got a fourth down.
The Vols will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. Trying for a fourth down completion. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the option play. Pitch play to the back. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The attempt is no good. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. Running play called on 4th down. And it's good for a 1st down to the 36.
And that is a gutsy call to go for it on 4th down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
Ball handed off. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a 1st down. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field.
Chris, I know when we think about LSU, we go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. The back's got it. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here comes a handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Catch made with a tight end on a corner route. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. That's a design quarterback keeper. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. 2nd down and goal upcoming. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Defense defense is hanging tough here. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution in that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
And the point after is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Running back has it on a screen now. And they're finally able to stop him. The great execution on the screen pass fooled the defense there.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Out of the shotgun, you'll hand it off.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Handoff running right. Fights through a tackle. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's tackled after the catch. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Ball handed off. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. And the Vols will come to the line to crank up the tempo. First down, looking to throw the football. Contact as he let the ball go. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break that ball's not intercepted.
So second down after the incompletion. The shotgun handoff here. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. They move the 6 while hurrying to the line here on first down now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. That's nice execution to pick up the first down. A little curl route, Kirk, against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, and then he made a great throw for that first down.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Intercepted in the end zone. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump. And that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. We'll talk strategy here. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. Just time enough for one more play in the half. They'll run it from the gun. They'll tackle him for a small gain. Needed a lot more on 3rd and long. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And now the handoff. That's a strong stiff arm. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. The Volunteers moving quickly down the field here.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was 3rd down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. They're going to run it. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook could really open up on 2nd and inches.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Receivers are bunched together. Can he get there on the ground? The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
The ball near midfield. The head coach decides to go for it on 4th down. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the 2nd half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Which offense could get it going first? This one has been a struggle so far. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the handoff. Looks like LSU has the 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And here's the handoff. You've seen you able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Fires it on the move. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. The quarterback making some changes at the line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Lets it go quickly. It's incomplete. He dropped it on the crossing route, and now the offense faces a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. They will go for it again here on 4th down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
Oh my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. They can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
And the Volunteers will line up to punt it away. And here's the return. Decides not to fair catch it, but he is tackled immediately. A gutsy move, but didn't produce much. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback still with the football. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, the old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could breathe a nail in the coffin.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He bought some time, now lets it go. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground. The next tip ball could be going the other way.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain. Crucial third down play coming up. The quarterback appears to be changing the play. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on third and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at fourth down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
Leading here in the fourth quarter will keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And it's incomplete, and the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run. Offense
getting set. Second down play here. And they hand it off to the back. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
That sack makes it second down and forever. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Finding space at the 20. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
Now the try here for the extra point. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. The fumble the last time out symbolizing their struggles here today. That's why they're in a big hole. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. The ball is hustled to the line to run the hurry up. And there's the handoff. And the game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Can they pick up the first on the ground? That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now.
Now that stop is going to bring up fourth down, and looking at the clock, I think it's a no-brainer. In a two-possession game, you've got to go for this, and you've got to hope to convert to stay in the game.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Same tailback, another carry. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. The Volunteers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on fourth down and one, they might be just trying to drop.
They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
The offense will try to recover now. It's 2nd and 12. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Deep shot caught inside the 15. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Vols. Here we go. It's what you hope for. Fourth quarter, one-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple scores, then all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The defense has all 3 timeouts remaining, so they have to run a couple of plays here. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. He's on to boot it away now. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid game for a first down.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out in the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
Tries the right with a quick throw. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening now. Spot the ball to 22. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. A handoff from the shotgun. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The ball is hustled to the line to run the hurry up. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Tennessee.
What a touchdown here with under 2 minutes to go. And the big question now, Chris, is do you kick this extra point to tie it up, or do you go for 2 to potentially take the lead? Either way, your defense still is going to have to go out there and make some plays.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the 4th. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Your worst-case scenario, you go to overtime. But can they make something happen here? Try to win it in regulation. Let's see. It's a shotgun run call. Tackle made after just a short game. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Looking to pass here on second down. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Touchdown, Volunteers. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. What a moment, a takeaway and a touchdown to claim the lead in the fourth quarter of this conference championship game.
Well, that's what you have to do as a defense. At some point, you can't just sit back. You've got to be able to go try to be aggressive and try to win the game. It's exactly what they did right there. They put themselves now in the driver's seat. The defense came up with the play of the game. Let's see if they can hold on.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 10, not good field position to start the drive. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Back in motion now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. Brought down to the 23. Good enough for a first down. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. We've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, you got one final shot still. I don't know if he can get it all the way to the end zone. Hey, but miracles can happen.
Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. And now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. And it's picked off in the end zone. Going the other way, can they catch him? And the interception will end it, the final play of the ballgame. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, they can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.